Good morning. Welcome to our first Sunday morning, kids. Something new and different we're going to try here as we're apart. For those of you that have been part of our Kids Count Sunday School on a Sunday morning, and those of you that have been part of WHAM, Worship and More, this is kind of a blend of those two. We're going to put them together into one children's experience where hopefully, even though we're apart, we can continue connecting with one another, learning and growing with each other in our Sunday morning program. For those of you who are maybe joining this or this program for the first time, man, welcome. Excited to have you part of this and hope that you enjoy the time that we get to spend together from afar. Let's go ahead and start our time with prayer, and then let's get into a lesson this morning. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today, and I thank you for the opportunity that you've given us to come together, for the technology that allows us to view and record and send and just everything that goes with this, so that even when we're not together face to face, we can still connect, we can still learn, we can still grow. You are an awesome God. You have given us so many tools to help us live and to help us know how to make the decisions that we need to make and how to treat one another. And during this time, just let us continue to grow in that, to rest in you, to trust you, and to be excited about this opportunity. We love you, Jesus. Amen. So we've been talking about Moses and Kids Count. We've been talking about the mission statement in WHAM. And we know that, Moses had some pretty cool stuff with, and God was always with him, even when he was in a basket floating down the river, or God was giving him the tools he needed when he was in front of Pharaoh saying, hey, let these people go. And God gave him what he needed. We know that with our mission statement, it's our purpose, it's our job, it's our opportunity to tell people about Christ, to connect them with Christ. And we know that as that community, we come together with that truth that Jesus is our Savior and what He did for us, and how that transforms lives. So as we go through today's lesson, kind of keep those in the back of your mind, because it really ties together with what we're doing. Okay, I want you to take a minute. Think for a minute, who gives you strength? Who are the people in your life that make you feel like you're strong, like you can do anything, like you can kick that winning soccer goal, or that you can do well on that math test, or that you can make it through something tough? Who is it in your life that makes you feel strong, that gives you strength? Think for a minute. If you want to hit pause and talk a little bit more with the people that you're watching this with, please do. But otherwise, okay, who gives you strength? All right, second question. Who is someone in your life who's always there to support you and help you? This is the person that, man, if you're having a bad day, you can go and you can talk to them, you can cry with them, you can be upset with them. They're going to be there to support you, and they're going to listen, and they're going to maybe give you that hug, or they're going to help you find a solution to a problem you're having. Or maybe it's that person that is just always there to give you a high five and be like, good job, well done, you were great. Maybe it's someone who uh, doesn't have to say a lot, but you know that if you ever need anything, they're there, and they're just always present in your life. So who is someone in your life that is always there to support you and to help you? Might be the same person as the person who gives you strength. I don't know. But take a little bit of time here. Think about that. Maybe talk to the people that you are watching this with. If you want to hit pause again, go for it. But think about someone in your life that is always there to support you and help you. All right, you got it? You got both of those? Are they the same people? Are they different people? Um, different different situations sometimes call for different people to help support or help us, make us feel like we can do anything. But see, this reminds me of this passage that comes out of Isaiah 40, 28 through 31. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. That is an awesome passage. So let's start with this. The everlasting God. That's a pretty big title, the everlasting God. He is always there. He will always be there. He is everlasting. And this passage in Isaiah tells us he's the creator of the ends of the earth. Okay, when we've talked about creation in Kids Count, it took how many days to create the earth? If you said 6, you're right. And what happened on the 7th day? God rested. Was that because God was tired? No. See, God spoke everything into existence. He just said, let there be light, and there was light. He said, let's create people, and he created people. Our God is so powerful, so awesome, that as he created, he could just speak, and it happened. Now, it says that on the 7th day he rested, but we know that he did not get tired. He did not need a break. That was for us. That was God giving us that opportunity to stop, to rest, to connect with him, because we do get tired, but God never does. He never gets tired. He never gets weak. He never gives up. So the passage then turns to us, those who hope in the Lord. That means those of us that trust in God, that call on him, that rely on him, that pursue him. Those of us who hope in the Lord will soar on wings like eagles. That is so cool. Now, let's talk eagles for a minute, because I've always loved eagles. I have just thought they are beautiful and majestic, and I've been fascinated by them. If you're ever in my office, you'll see that I have some pictures of eagles up on my walls. I have some little eagles here or there that are around. I just love them. Now, check this out. Eagles, when they're up flying around, they can dive up to 100 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. Hopefully, you guys have not been in a car that's gone 100 miles an hour, because that's pretty fast. But it's fast. And when we drive down the highway, we're not going 100 miles an hour. We're like going, maybe 75 if we're going kind of fast. 100 miles an hour. Normally, they go about 30. They fly about 30 miles an hour, which is faster than we can walk and run. That's kind of like how fast you would drive your car through maybe a neighborhood of houses. But they can dive really fast. Their eyesight, their vision, it is so cool. So they have what's called 2 centers of focus, which means they can see forward and they can see to the side at the same time. Now, for us, if we're looking forward, we can kind of see things that are out here, right through our peripheral vision, the side vision, but we really can't see what's going on out here. I'm stretching my arms out. I can't see my fingers while I'm looking ahead at the camera. Now, I can turn my head and I can see this, but I can't see the camera anymore. But eagles can see forward and to the side at the same time. Now, and this is how strong their vision is. It's way stronger than ours as people. They can see something the size of a rabbit 3 miles away from it. So if they're up flying around, if they're soaring and they're looking down and they're hungry and they're looking for something to eat, they can see something that small 3 miles away. Isn't that amazing? It is just so cool. And here's just something kind of fun. Eagles are really good at swimming. Maybe you knew that, maybe you didn't, but eagles are good swimming. All right, so let's go back to that passage. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. God is telling us that as we hope, as we trust in him, he's going to give us strength. Now, okay, we've had a week of being at home, a week of doing school at home, a week of a lot of things changing, right? And even after a week, maybe some of us are kind of going, oh, I miss soccer practice, or I miss school, or I just want to go out and play with my friends, or whatever it might be. We might already be feeling a little bit weary or a little bit tired or maybe kind of cranky or whatever it might be. Parents, we're right there too. But we know that those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. Okay, guys, this week, let's be eagles. Let's trust, let's hope in a God who is so powerful. He created everything with his words, who never will leave us, and who promises to give us strength. As we go through this next week, as we start Monday, read this passage with your family again. Isaiah 40, 28 through 31. Read that passage. Talk about those images. Because maybe you feel tired. Maybe you feel like you're going to need some strength. Maybe wait till like Wednesday or Thursday and then pull this out, read it as a family, and talk about it. And be excited about what God promises through his word. And then pray and ask God to lift you up like eagles, that you can soar high and fast, that you feel confident that God is with you all times and he'll give you what you need. He'll help you with all the changes that are going on right now. And then if you want something to do, if you're looking for maybe something kind of crafty to do, I want you to tell me what you think or show me what you think soaring on wings like eagles look like. You can draw, paint, build, create, maybe Legos, maybe crayons, colors, whatever it is, but do something and then send me a picture or a video of what you think in your mind soaring on wings like eagles look like. My email is on the page that you're looking at, ddueck@popfremont.org. Feel free to send me a short video or a picture so I can see what you think soaring on wings like eagles looks like. I miss being together with you guys and seeing you face to face. You're in my prayers, you and your families and just everyone that's going through this. We're all doing this together. We're all figuring it out. Well, have a great week. Check out next week's video. We'll do another lesson, maybe have another activity or a challenge that you can do with your family. And families, keep watching for other things that we post on the website that you and your families can do as we do this. We know that while everything else is shut down, our homes are not shut down. They're very active and they're very alive. All right, you guys have a great week. We'll see you later.